So in my life, I have a fair amount of people that, believe it or not, I don't like, okay? There's more than a few people in this world that I am not a big fan of. And I don't know, man, maybe I'm making a bold assumption here, but maybe, just maybe, there's some people in your life too that you might dislike, okay? Maybe even some people that you would hate. Now, an example of somebody that I strongly hate would be Joseph Stalin, right? You know, pretty bad dude, maybe killed, I don't know, 50 million people, not the best individual. But even on a much lighter tone, there are just some folks in this world that I don't care too much for, okay? For example, Morgs. You know, that super loud, obnoxious kid from the UK that literally does everything humanly possible to get that little like on his video? Quite possibly a contender for the cringiest kid on the internet. But that's besides the point, okay? If you exist, some people are just not going to like you. I'm sorry to break it to you, man, but there's no way that you exist your entire life and not at least one person doesn't like you. Now, with that being said, there are some people who will have, you know, 100,000 fans before they have their first hater, and a lot of beloved people that almost have little to no haters. And I just said haters, I meant to say haters, you get my point. An example of somebody like that would be, in my opinion, Mr. Beast. You know, I mean, 50 million subscribers, donates a lot of money to people who need it, gives a lot of money to charity, crazy challenges, you know, pretty standout individual. But there is another individual today that seems really unproblematic, you know, really just seems like a chill individual that was getting a lot of hate a while ago, and that person is Wilbur Soot. Wilbur Soot is a gaming YouTuber and variety streamer from the United Kingdom, I'm pretty sure. I didn't really know too much about him. I saw he was on one episode of Lover Host, which is a dating show, which is on Twitch. But other than that, I didn't really know much about him. I did know that he did that song where he's like, I'm in your bed, he's in your Twitch chat, or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, this dude has been getting a lot of hate recently, and it doesn't really seem too justified, dude. So I watched some of his content, right, because I wanted to see from the perspective of a hater why somebody would hate him, right? So I went into one of his videos feeling very nitpicky, looking at a video trying to find any little thing that a hater might get annoyed by, and yeah, there were some tiny things, like at some points he seems like, I don't know, a little bit annoying, some points he seems like he's trying too hard or too little, but other than that, right, like there's seriously no reason why this dude should be getting bombarded with hate. And don't get me wrong, right, I know everybody on the internet has haters. I have haters, you probably have haters that you don't even know about, but Wilbur Soot recently had to take some actual extra steps to avoid haters, which nobody should really have to do. And we are going to talk about what he did in a quick minute, but before we do that, I would just ask you guys if you could take the 5 seconds that it would take to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I would really appreciate that. I'm aiming for 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2021, and you, my friend, could definitely help me make that happen. Okay, so haters. You have them, I have them, let's talk about them. Sometimes hate on the internet is justified, you know, if somebody does something wrong, or not even if somebody does something wrong, but if somebody is just really cringe, or somebody does something that is universally disliked, you know, it's understandable that a person would get hate. Like, it's Everyday Bro, the music video by Jake Paul. Did he do anything wrong in the music video? Like anything controversial? Like anything that would offend people? No. But the music video sucked, okay? The song was terrible. It was absolutely cancer. Like, nobody's feelings were hurt by the Jake Paul music video, okay? Jake Paul didn't really offend anybody, but oh my god. I mean, the lyrics were something that you would hear from, like, a first grader's personal memoir. I mean, the dancing in that music video would be like the result of taking a frog that was dead in your swimming pool, tasing it, and recording it with a 4K camera. Like, I'm actually convinced that the choreographer for that music video was epileptic. But moving on, right? That's an example of somebody who didn't really do anything that wrong, but got a lot of hate, okay? Wilbur Soot hasn't even done anything like that. So he's not controversial, right? He's not super duper annoying, loud, or obnoxious, right? So it doesn't really make all that much sense to me why he gets so much hate. Like, I'm not oblivious. I understand the more subscribers that you have and the more fame that you have, the more obviously haters you will get. I mean, Charli D'Amelio is a prime example, what, like 100 million followers? She doesn't really do anything that wrong. I mean, yeah, she had like 1 or 2 controversies, but she's not a bad person, and she has a lot of haters. But recently, Wilbur Soot addressed in a live stream that he had received so much hate emails. That's right, emails, not replies to his Twitter, which would be the easiest way to hate on him. Not comments on his Instagram, no, not even messages in his Twitch chat, okay? Literally, people have gone out of their way to send him hateful emails on his personal email. And I will show you the clip of Wilbur Soot addressing this in a quick second, right? But let me just talk about this really quickly. Even if you don't like Wilbur Soot, for any reason, okay, everybody has their own reason why they might dislike somebody, right? How down bad do you have to be as a human being to actually go and find somebody's personal email? Something that obviously is not as easy to find as their Instagram handle or their Twitter, right? So you're going out of your way to find a weird one-on-one line of communication with them for the sole purpose of sending them an email telling them how much you dislike them. And the other thing is, these emails aren't just like two-word emails. Like, these aren't just emails saying you're cringe lol. These are actual paragraphs emails of people telling Wilbur Soot everything that they dislike about him. Anyway, here's the clip.
Because I'm actually today's been a pretty bad day for anxiety. You know, I've had a not too great of a day, but I know that it's bigger than that, you know? It's more important. I'm not saying that in like I'm a valiant hero, I'm gonna stream for you. That's not the case at all. It's more a case of like, you know, I've been gone for too long not to say anything. And because I don't have Twitter anymore, there's like not much point. Although I had to delete my email. I'm sorry if you... Okay, I used to have an email called wilburnoreply@gmail.com, which I still have. I actually deleted it, but I just haven't logged into it. Why am I so low? Why am I so low? I want to get comfy. That's fine? Yeah, that's good. Alright, I used to have an email called wilburnoreply@gmail.com. I still do have it, but I haven't been on it in ages, right? And this email, I used to ask you guys to send me just like nice things. If you ever just wanted to talk, just send it to me. I wouldn't respond to them. That was the point, because I don't like the idea of having an avenue of conversation. But I know that some people want to send me fan art and stuff, so I have that open because I don't use Twitter. Problem is now, that's been brigaded. I'm getting hate on my fucking friendly email address. Honestly, I woke up to one because I read it when I'm having breakfast. It used to be in the mornings, now the afternoons. And I read it when I'm having breakfast. And I got one the other day. What was it? Oh yeah, it was one the other day where a guy went through Your New Boyfriend, my song, and picked out scenes that he didn't like. Which didn't upset me. It was kind of funny because they thought they were doing something with it. You know, they were like basically going through and picking out parts of Your New Boyfriend.
Now, he might seem like he's happy, and he probably doesn't mind that much because at the end of the day, right, he's rich. The person who's typing that email to him probably isn't. But I know for me personally, if I was to get a 2-paragraph long email from somebody who I have never met, pretty much just complaining to me, telling me that they don't like me, and telling me everything that they dislike about me, I would probably not even be upset, but I'd just be kind of cringing. Like, I feel like the people who do that kind of stuff, right, just these multiple paragraph long emails to people or creators that they just dislike for disliking them, I feel like these are the people, right, like these are the reason that toilet paper companies need to pay for advertising, because if these toilet paper companies do not pay for advertising, these people, these motherfuckers will have no clue that they need to wipe their ass, okay? They need a reminder on their TV. But no, all jokes aside, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're at all new to the channel. Comment down pencil if you've made it to the end of this video, and I will go heart your comment. Special thank you to my channel members for your continued support. It really helps me out to make the content that I want to make. Follow me over on my social medias and join the Discord server. Links all in the description below. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.